Episode 1. Nice weather, shame about the corpses. The sun hung low over the Jarrah canopy, bleeding orange through the smoke haze. A kookaburra laughed in the distance and its call echoed through the valley. Doz flicked a half-burned eucalyptus leaf off his boot and took another drag of the spliff dangling between his fingers. It was bushfire season in the southwest of Western Australia, and it had been bad this year. Benny, a few paces ahead, was humming something upbeat and cheerful. Kind of melody that didn't belong anywhere near the scene they'd just left behind. A scene neither of them could have imagined only a year ago. "Perfect weather," Benny said, exhaling. "I love a walk in the bush this time of year. Helps clear the mind," said Doz. Benny replied, "Mostly makes you forget we're knee-deep in corpse country." Doz snorted and did his best impersonation of Newt from the Aliens movies and said in a little girl's voice, "Mostly," and then chuckled. They moved through the bushland like ghosts. They knew every track, every stump, and every anthill. They moved like they owned it. 'Cause in a way they did. The southwest had gone quiet since the bleed-through had started. No more tourists, no more weekend hikers. Just the occasional scream and a body left behind to decompose. Doz paused beside a fallen figure, face down in the dirt, an arrow jutting from the back of its skull like a grotesque antenna. He knelt, yanked the shaft free with a practiced twist, and wiped the blood on the leg of his cargo pants. This imposter had been about 60 metres away, running at them full speed, eyes full of rage, yet empty in a way. 1 second, and the next he was face down next to a pile of kangaroo shit. Still. Silent. "That's the third non-Doz today," Doz muttered. "Fourth," Benny corrected, pointing to a crumpled shape half hidden under a banksia tree. "You missed this handsome prick here." Doz glanced over. The resemblance was uncanny. Same jawline, same scar above the eyebrow, but the eyes were wrong. Too wide, too hungry. "The bleed-through's getting worse," Benny said, lighting another spliff off the stub of the last. "They're not just wandering through anymore, they're organised fucking packs of them." Doz nodded, eyes scanning the tree line. "Bloody parasites. Think they can waltz into this reality and do whatever the hell they want? I fucking think not." Benny chuckled. "Yeah, fuck them, I say." The ground crunched underfoot as they walked. Every few metres, another body. Some killed cleanly, some a pincushion of different coloured arrows. All of them versions of Doz, Benny, or other members of their band of survivors. People who shouldn't exist. Alternate selves, crossing over from fractured realities. Doz and Benny had become specialists in the clean-up. Not officially, of course. There was no government left to hand out titles, and they wouldn't like Doz and Benny's style of cleaning. Besides, they only helped their extended family, their proper friends. It sounds harsh, but they'd learned the hard way. If you didn't truly trust somebody these days, they had to go. They didn't ask questions. If they encountered strangers, they gave them the chance to walk in the opposite direction. They chose to make a big deal out of it. It never ended well. "Think we'll ever get a break?" Benny asked, flicking ash into the underbrush. Doz looked up at the sky. It was beautiful, in that post-collapse kind of way. Quiet and still. No planes, no satellites. Just the occasional shimmer where reality bent and something new slipped through. "Not until the bleed stops," he said, "and that's not happening anytime soon." A rustle in the bushes made them freeze. Benny reached for his bow. Doz already had an arrow knocked. From the shadows, a figure stepped out. Same height as Benny, same grin, same tattoo on the neck. "Hey," it said, winking at Benny. "Nice weather, eh?" Doz loosed the arrow before it finished the sentence.